Depression tends to rise around October, November, December time when the sun begins to become so scarce and daylight begins to evade us for the winter time. But it's still a problem even in the summertime when the sun's outside in the sky sometimes and the weather's quite nice most of the time. You're warm and you're always happy. Well, not quite. And mental health is such a big problem in today's economy because a lot of people just say they struggle from it. A lot of people that don't really do anything struggle from it. And the reason you clicked on this video may be because you want to improve your mental health. And I'll tell you, mental health is the most important thing. Because if your mental health is fucked, so is your physical health. And if your mentality is fucked, you're completely fucked, right? If your mentality is low because your mental health is just bad, you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe you can achieve, you don't aspire to do anything because you're just like, what can I do? I'm just this pathetic little grain of sand on the beach. When in reality, you're one of the stones on the beach. You just don't realise it yet. And in today's video, I want to show you something that's going to completely 180 degree flip your life on an uptrend. And it turns out it really is super simple. It really is super easy. It literally takes you 15 minutes every single day. And if you can't dedicate 15 minutes to it, perhaps you deserve to be depressed. And I know that sounds harsh. I know that sounds extreme. But realistically, this thing that you're missing out on is literally every single day out there. All you have to do is put yourself out there. And the only way you would not be able to do this is if, for whatever reason, you live in a flat and there's a global economic pandemic 2.0. For whatever reason, right? The only way you would not be able to do this is if you literally couldn't go outside because you don't even have communal gardens. And all you have to do is expose yourself to daylight. It turns out daylight really is that good for you. That's why depression rates plummet at January time. It's not a coincidence. So winter solstice has just passed. You're beginning to get a little bit more light, but then January comes and completely covers your clouds with grey rain. Your skies are gone, your sun is gone, and you're in complete misery and really cool temperatures that you just cannot deal with. And that's why you become depressed in January. That's why people always have issues in January with their mental health. So in June, in July, or perhaps if you're seeing this in January yourself, the number one thing you must do your best to do is get some natural daylight. The brighter it is, the better. I've made many analogies on this before. My favourite one was the Call of Duty analogy, where you say it's double XP weekend and you've popped a double XP token. You got 4 times XP when the sun is shining directly on you. Whereas if it's just daylight and it's quite light outside, it's like triple XP. You're still getting loads more XP than normal, which is sitting indoors or at night time, where you get 1x XP. And therefore you're not making any progress. So promise me one thing that you're going to do today, tomorrow, this whole week, next week, every single day going forward, and that is expose yourself to sunlight. And if you want to do one better, you can expose yourself to sunlight and to grass directly on your feet. You don't wear shoes, you don't wear socks, you just get raw, real grass as nature connection to your feet, because supposedly it's supposed to help. And you can test that out for yourself, but if you don't want to, that's fine. At least go out and get some sunlight. I'll point over here, the window's over here, there's no sunlight today. We can still get some daylight and absorb the vitamin D3, which makes you feel less depressed, makes you feel more powerful, but begins to rebalance your hormones, for goodness sake. If you don't see the sun, bye-bye hormones, despite what doctors tell you. Go expose yourself to some real light. Go enjoy your day. Make sure you're staying dedicated, you're staying focused, and you can at least dedicate yourself to this. Because if you can't dedicate yourself to 15 minutes of outside time, how will you ever dedicate yourself to 15 minutes of work? 15 minutes of hard, deep flow state work? It will never happen, and therefore you will never succeed. You'll just be a depressed, meaningless, like particle of air. It's you right there, and you're gone. Just a meaningless piece of shit that's just going to get blown around in the wind. So if you want to mean something, begin to get some sunlight. And if you want some guidance in some sort of business, perhaps your physical, perhaps your mental, perhaps your financial realms, I can help you. You can join our Discord server linked below. It's completely free and it's completely up to you. I don't mind it. I won't take it to heart if you do not join. Right? So it's completely up to you if you want some help. If not, that's completely fine. Like I said, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, bro.